Hello, class. This is our week 9 deliverable video. So by this week, you should have read through chapter 9. So chapters 1 through 9. Chapter 9 is on cooperative strategy. You can see that it covers business level cooperative strategy, corporate level cooperative strategy, international, network, competitive risks, managing cooperative strategies, and then there's the review. So make sure you're reading this chapter. And then this week, by this Sunday, you have an assessment that's due. It's a benchmark assessment on strategic alternatives. It is a written paper. The purpose of the assignment is to analyze a company's strengths and weaknesses in order to recommend feasible, value-enhancing alternatives. So you need to know something about strategic alternatives in order to make the recommendations piece of this. And we'll talk about that in class this week as well. You'll consider the publicly traded company that your CLC group analyzed in the environmental and industry analysis. So you use that spreadsheet and the information you gathered to build this paper. Paper needs to be between 1,000 and 1,200 words. And as I keep saying, word count isn't important to me. I'm not going to count your words. I will be able to see the difference between a 500-word essay and a 1,000-word essay, but the word count isn't even on your rubric. That's just saying that you need to put in the time of a 1,000 to 1,200-word essay. I'm going to be able to tell if you put the work in or not just by reading your papers. You need to conduct a SWOT analysis first. We covered that this week. There's a content video from last week on the SWOT analysis. Conduct a SWOT analysis on the publicly traded company that you chose in your previous CLC assignment. Look at the strengths, weaknesses, the opportunities, the threats. Then you need to, number 2, you need to identify strategic alternatives that create value for the company. What's going to create growth? What's going to create opportunities to further serve your customers, to create more customer value? What is going to make the difference to take your company from where it is to the next level, or to make your company the industry leader in a specific area? Answer how you use the decision matrix to identify the leading alternative. Explain how you determine the values used to distinguish between each option. And what is it about the matrix, if anything, that may be limiting its use in your analysis or your ability to make this decision? You need to look at what factors might inhibit the success of the strategic alternative that you identify. And how can the issues that are identified be addressed and corrected? Also, growing the organization is not always about increasing the size of the firm, as it says in number 5. If expansion isn't your focus, what other elements lend themselves to growth of the firm, and how can it be achieved? You'll get feedback on these papers. I'll actually do the feedback in the balloons on the Word document itself and then return those to you. Make sure you're using APA style. Make sure you're quoting your references, because you need to use references here too. I need to know where you're getting your data from. So that's the assignment that I expect from you this week. I am hoping to see everybody in class this week. Also down here, it's only a 95-point paper, so it matters, but it's not a make or break you type of paper, right? There's going to be other papers you'll produce that'll be a lot more points. So don't stress over it too much. Just do the assignment, do the best. You'll learn from it when I grade it and I return your comments, and then we'll move forward on to the next thing. So that is deliverables for this week. Next week, you have no deliverables. But keep in mind that the following week, so 2 weeks from this coming Sunday, you're going to have 2 papers that are due, 2 essays, two deliverables. One is a CLC assignment, one is a benchmark on financial analysis. The CLC is, I believe this is your risk. Organizational operational plans. Okay, so we'll cover those more when we get to it. For now, concentrate on this week's assignment and be in class, and we'll have a good time. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you soon.